Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Hey, Dave.
Well,
you're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. Horford. Matthews with the rebound.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer, and then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Now here's Richardson following the miss by Giannis, and that one goes out of... Matthews against Richardson. Lopez inside with the teardrop. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo, no good. Horford with it. Now guarded by Middleton and finished off by Horford.
Yeah, that's a good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Richardson attacking. The shot's good.
From the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. They need a bucket in a big way.
Oh, that was terrific!
Bledsoe in attack mode, and I love it. A big X factor for the Sixers, jump shot. He's got to become at least a threat as a perimeter shooter if they're going to have a chance to win it all.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
And the basket by Horford. And especially in the playoffs where teams really scheme for you, Simmons shooting can be a real problem for the Sixers.
Yeah, it's a major liability, guys. There's no denying it. For all of his wonderful ability and versatility, the fact that it's basically 4-on-5 when they're on offense with him on the floor is a problem in the playoffs. And you said it. When teams can lock into you, they're going to make you do what you're uncomfortable doing. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Simmons. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Stolen by Middleton. Here's Bledsoe. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
You know, really hard to corral Bledsoe when he's playing with that unbridled energy. He's understated, but always aggressive.
Here's Richardson. And the rejection by Giannis. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Good D by Embiid.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, mercy, mercy me. And when the Greek freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That's a 2 from Matthews. And he beats the buzzer. Steps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Horford against Bledsoe. A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now that could be a great future head coach in this game.
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that could lend itself to coaching.
That's an excellent starting list. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Richardson, good.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Matthews against Horford. And here's Giannis from outside. His fifth miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Richardson kicks to Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a unit. Might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
Offensive rebounding, positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
Bledsoe looking it over. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Embiid. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And yes, it's good. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Richardson. Slammed in by Richardson.
Is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Here's Matthews, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
And the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. And seeing Josh Richardson really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group from Milwaukee.
But there to set his teammate up with an open look.
And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but, you know, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the 3 and also be a rim protector inside.
The 76ers leading by 12. Horford finds Simmons. And he gets it to go.
Pretty much all.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Bledsoe, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
Embiid dishes to Harris. From deep, Richardson. He can't get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Embiid. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 13. Matthews goes in, and he comes up with the deuce. Matthews has got his second basket of the night.
Nice display of speed by Matthews there. I mean, he loves knifing through the defense and getting to the rack.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 6 points.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Richardson against Matthews, trying to get open as Lopez. Matthews, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
It's Richardson on the wing. Shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Giannis, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. Richardson missing again.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And to Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work to try to stop this guy.
Horford kicks to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 7th assist in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Lopez with the steal. And the pass to Middleton. From deep. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot better one than that.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
And so it's the Philly.
Hey, when he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Okay, now been ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league.
He's used so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Lopez passes to Middleton. The wide open look here for Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight. Philadelphia leading by 14 from deep three-point range. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Now it's up.
Oh, Kevin, the role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Poked away, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Horford. The 76ers with another miss. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Giannis. That one a little long.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The rebound by the Bucks. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has.
As to which team gave the better effort tonight, a dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
Not only the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of fun.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Here's Embiid, played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
For 3, Richardson. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Matthews with it, outguarded by Simmons. Hill kicks to Matthews. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Outside Matthews. Can't get it to fall. So it's Philadelphia winning this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.